Today on 5 Minute Monday, we'll talk about a ninja marketing strategy that's really effective for podcasters. Welcome to 5 Minute Monday, where we're bringing the best tips and strategies for building your podcast in 5 minutes or less. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, this is week number 4 of our 5-week miniseries focused on growing your podcast. And today I'm going to teach you the second best method for getting new listeners, and that is featuring Face Group administrators. Now, this strategy has been made popular by Flynn, who is a phenomenal instructor and has a great reputation in the podcasting community, and also happens to have a great relationship with us at Buzzsprout. So shout out to Pat if you're listening to this. And what I'm going to describe is what he calls his ninja marketing strategy. So what you do is in the Facebook search bar, you want to search for keywords related to your podcast. And so if you have a running podcast, for instance, you want to search things like running, trail running, road races, marathon, etc. And when you do that, you will find a number of Facebook groups connecting people around their passion for running. Some of these groups have a couple hundred people. Others have thousands or tens of thousands of people. And in each Facebook group, you can see the group admins, the group administrators. And those are the people that either created the group or are running the group, are moderating the group. And they are the key, most influential people in that Facebook group. So once you identify several groups that have a shared interest with your podcast, where the people in that Facebook group would also enjoy listening to your podcast, then you want to reach out to and message each admin and pitch them to be a guest on your podcast. All right, so what you're doing is you're offering them free exposure for their Facebook group, free publicity, and you're making them feel like an expert. You are reinforcing that they have something value to offer their community. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. You can either conduct a full interview with them if you feel like that will actually turn out to be a really great episode for your audience, or just have them record a quick tip that you can feature in a segment of an upcoming episode. So say, for instance, you normally do an interview with somebody, and then before you do your outro, you do this 2 to 3 minute segment where you have a Facebook administrator from one of these groups record something and send it to you. And you can feature that as like a quick tip segment. Now, once the Facebook administrator says, yes, I would love to be on your podcast, and you figure out the details of how you're going to capture their audio, whether it's an interview or a quick tip recording, then once your episode goes out, you want to send them the link to the episode that they're featured on. And then you just sit back and enjoy as they promote your podcast to their Facebook group of hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of potential listeners. And remember, these are groups that are full of people that would love to subscribe, by the way, right? Because when you were finding these groups to reach out to these admins, you did your job and made sure that the groups would be full of people that would love your podcast. So when it comes to finding guests that will promote your podcast, Facebook admins are a low-hanging fruit. Now, Flynn has a great blog post on how to fully utilize this strategy, including some details that I didn't cover here on the podcast. I would encourage you to read it. I went ahead and left a link in the show notes for your convenience. Again, highly encourage you to read his full write-up so you can execute this strategy effectively. That is it for today. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube, or subscribe to the 5 Minute Mondays podcast in your favorite app to squeeze even more podcast-related content into your life. And if there's something you want me to talk about on a future episode, just click the link in the show notes to submit your question. Thanks for listening, and as always, keep podcasting.